Hey guys, John here from WaterBear Cycles. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. We have here in front of us a very nicely equipped full carbon triathlon road bike. This is a size small, probably equivalent to like a 51 or a 52 centimeter in standard road bike sizing. I would say the best fit is probably around a 5'4" to 5'8" range rider. There is a lot of adjustability on this bike. You can see on the seat rails, you can move the seat rails fore and aft on that seat post. And then of course you can also adjust the seat rails on the saddle. We are including all the different risers and stack height options that you have for the front end. So you can lower the front end or bring it up even higher if you'd like. Full carbon frame and fork, full carbon tubular wheels, 700C. Oh, we have some visitors that are coming through the video here. Got a family of sandhill cranes. Want to be part of the YouTube video. How you doing, guys? Gotta love Florida. This bike is nicely equipped with Ultegra Di2 11 speed. It's a compact 50/34 in the front with a 170 millimeter crank, which is pretty much standard for a size small frame. 11/28 cassette in the back. The brand is Pardus. The model is the Gomera. It's a brand out of Asia. It pretty much does a full package, nicely equipped, out of the box bike. Retail on this bike originally was around $2,500, and they only make a 105 standard cabled version and an Ultegra standard cable version. But the owner of this bike upgraded it to the Di2 electronic shifting. So that adds about $1,500 to the price point on the bike. So retail value on this bike is about $4,000 as it sits. Again, it's got the full, 700C tubular Fulcrum Airbeat 550 tubular wheels. So please note those are tubular wheels, not clincher. We did test the tubulars. Nature of tubulars, there's a bladder inside the tire, so over time they just have a tendency to let the air go a little bit faster than a clincher would. So we pump these tires up to full pressure. They hold for about 48 hours before they get a little bit soft. So I mean, you can always replace the tubulars with fresh ones if you want. I mean, the rubber's good on these guys, but again, you'll get about 48 hours of full pressure before you need to repump the tires up. But plenty of time for a ride or a race. It's very normal with tubular tires that after about a year or so, the bladder inside just starts to lose air a little bit. There's no holes or rips in the tires. The rubber is pretty fresh. This is a mechanical disc brake bike. So if you're doing your homework or you know much about bikes, they have hydraulic disc brakes and mechanical disc brakes. So in my opinion, for a bike like this, I mean, it's a great bike. Probably want something that's low maintenance. And if you have mechanicals, you're just dealing with cables on the disc brakes instead of hydraulic lines and fluid. So a little lower maintenance on the bike. It's got a hydration system built into the front end and also built into the aerodynamics of the bike. So you can see this front end, it's kind of an airfoil piece that shapes to the frame. That pops off so you can clean it and do whatever you need to do with it, fill it. It's a carbon handlebar. There's Di2 shifters on the aero bar extensions, and then there's Di2 shifters on the brake levers. It's got a brand new saddle on it. Of course, you can always put whatever saddle you want of your choice, but we put a brand new saddle on it for the listing. Includes the Di2 charger. Again, all the spacers and stacks and bolts if you want to change the rise or the drop on the front end. But overall, just a really nice bike. I mean, it's just set up. I mean, it's just pretty much ready to ride, ready to race, ready to train on. Again, it's a size small. The brand is Pardus. They have a website. You can look them up. The model is the Gomera. On the website, you'll see the Ultegra version and the 105 version. This is the Ultegra version, but it's been upgraded to the Di2 Ultegra. So again, it's electronic shifting. The junction box sits right up in here. So this little box right here has all your ports for your battery charging. Just going to plug that into this little port right here. You can test all your battery life and and do some settings there, micro adjust and everything from there. That just tucks up nicely up in there, kind of hides the cables away. So this bike is going to be listed on our eBay store, WaterBear Cycles, or you can look up waterbearcycles.com. We make you a nice deal on this bike. So one more time, it's a size small, Pardus Gomera. Best fit for riders 5'4" to about 5'8". Ultegra Di2. Carbon tubular 700C wheels. 700 by 27 tires. Carbon bars, carbon aero bar extensions, carbon seat post, carbon frame, carbon fork. So reach out to us if you have any questions. Thanks for checking it out.